1. It's a great way to start off. Welcome, everyone, back to Dokkan When. I'm joined today by Dale. Say hi, Dale.
Sup?
And a special guest, Will. It's been so long since we've had you on here. You might as well be a special guest at this point.
For real though, that's all on me though. That's my fault.
Ah, don't worry about it.
You bet your sweet ass it's your fault.
Don't make me laugh. I still technically have COVID.
Whoa. Yeah. Are we
He's
sure
got COVID?
Can he pass the COVID?
Can I pass the COVID through the computer?
Dude, I don't know if I feel safe.
Right? I might have to put on my bag.
Okay. Well, as you both know, Universe 6, Year 6 just dropped on JP. This is going to be a side tangent before we go to our main topic. You better not be crinkling some stuff. These are actually really well-built units. You got a Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, Dale.
I know. Can you hear that?
Yes.
That is a paint pen. I'm just shaking it.
Anyway, so, Will, have either of you seen anything in these two new units?
I've seen absolutely nothing about them.
I've seen the art.
That art is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Vegeta art more because Vegeta has two arts in his LR form.
Does he really?
Yeah, okay. We'll start off with Vegeta just because he's the first one to talk about it. And like I said, this is not our topic for this week. We're just going to spend 5-6 minutes talking about it just because these units are glorious. It's literally taken exactly from the anime, everything from them. The super attacks, active skills. Vegeta has two active skills, has two super attacks in it, which are both when he fights Jiren. And I'm sure you both remember the Jiren versus Vegeta fight where Jiren starts punching at Vegeta and he's just like Ultra Instinct, dodging every single one.
Mm-hmm.
And just starts laying
In a minute, but yeah.
He starts laying the bow on Jiren. That's his 12 key. His 18 key is the final flash he uses against Jiren. And both of those are gloriously animated. It's not even kidding. After this, or heck, even right now, both of you could look it up. They are gorgeous.
Let me look it up.
And Dale, Vegeta has the final explosion as his active skill.
Really?
That blows off his shirt, and then after you use it, his art is shirtless.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Like every single thing, like his super attack, the first one where he's just punching Jiren, he can either have his battle suit on, or if he uses active skill, he does not have his battle suit on, and he's sitting there topless. It just literally changes his art and his sprite.
That's fucking amazing that they did that.
It's it's so cool. I don't think the Goku has anything like that, unfortunately. But you know what? Goku's always shirtless, so Goku's always dealing with Mardi Gras. And then the Goku is when it has his super attack. In the end, it's glorious. He has his active skills whenever he punches Jiren. You know that big punch.
Mm-hmm.
His 12 key super is whenever he basically launches off the timer in the middle towards Jiren. Whenever he's like, he's about to die, he's about to lose, and then Goku's like, nah, play the music. Exactly.
What are these?
You want a JoJo music, right?
No.
Insane.
Are you watching them whale?
Holy crap.
I'm surprised Dale isn't watching this, because he'll be just awestruck.
That's pretty insane.
You don't want to know what I'm doing right now.
This sounds gun-esque.
Well, it was actually.
Anyway,
I was cleaning out my everyday carry.
Oh, but we don't have to worry about Dale watching it. He'll see whenever he's never going to look this stuff up.
Didi Mao, Beat Coop, Dinky Dow.
But Will, since we're Do you want to
bypass over my my Vietnamese?
But then we have their passes, which are honestly really great. Well, should we
I
start?
haven't.
Oh,
We could go over that.
I have them right here.
All right.
We'll start off with the Goku, who gets 150% attack and defense. He has a 70% chance to dodge every attack, and that is unconditional.
What?
He has the Whis effect, where he gains an additional 30% with each dodge obtained for that turn. And he's typically sitting at like 185,000 defense. And so one dodge, he's get 30% defense. He's up to like 240,000 defense.
What?
Every dodge he gets, he gains an additional 5 ki. Let's see. And they have now added in the revival mechanics for both of these units. For the Goku, he has to get hit 3 times, and then the turn after he gets hit 3 times, you have to enter that battle with 50% HP. And if you die in that turn, you are brought back with 70% health on the next turn. You are phoenixed down in this game. I wouldn't say Senzu Bean because that's all the way. That's 100. That completely brings you back. So Phoenix Down is the best way. And the Vegeta is the same way, except his is 70 hits. 7 hits. And it makes a lot of sense because the Goku has 70% chance to dodge, so it's actually a lot easier to get the Vegetas than the Gokus.
Mm-hmm.
And the Vegeta has 150% attack and defense. Look at
that final flash.
Oh, he's watching it. So what do you think, Dale?
It's pretty.
And 10%. He starts off the turn with 10% damage reduction, and every time he gets hit up to 3 more times, he gains an additional 10% damage reduction. So if he gets hit 3 times in a turn, he'll have 40% damage reduction, but it restarts at every turn. Each attack he does, he gains 1 ki. Then you have the same KO mechanic where if 50% HP on the turn after he's been hit 7 times, and you die 70% HP. But that's not the big thing about him. They're super passes, and we're about to actually go into our actual video. So whoever's listening to this, I'm sorry they had to sit in here listen to us talk about this. I wanted to talk about this last night, but Will was watching bobsleds.
Yeah, what about it?
You were watching bobsleds? What the hell does that even
The
mean?
USA was competing in bobsledding, okay? I had to support.
Okay, I guess.
Anyway, we have no comment on that. It's just Will. And I even asked him, and he didn't answer because I knew for a fact I saw him on Snapchat saying, "Guys, bobsleds." What the hell is Will doing watching bobsleds? We are American. We only watch curling.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
I don't know about that one.
We watch football. We watch football.
Does anyone watch sports anymore?
Dokkan's a sport.
What?
I wouldn't call it a sport, but
anyway, back to the actual stuff before we go into it. Both of their super attacks are 12 and 18 ki. Give them a 50% chance to crit for the turn.
Huh?
You know how units like that basically take
I understand what you said.
I'm explaining it for Dale just in case he doesn't get it. And people out there who are listening and may not get it.
There's a Piccolo and Gohan team card?
And Gohan and Frieza. Kind of upset they didn't get their own LR or Dokkan Fest, but you know what? It's still a good unit. But we're talking about the big boys. The boys in blue and white. In royal blue and white. But anyway, Goku and Vegeta, 12 and 18, you want to have them built with full additional because once they super once, they have a chance. Basically, they give themselves a 50% crit chance for that turn. It doesn't stack, but if you have them built with full additional, the first attack may not be a critical. That second attack, even if they don't have critical built in, has a 50% chance to be a critical. And that is mind-boggling. That they've now done that, added 50% crit chance into these units.
That's insane.
It is.
I
And I forgot
I
to say
just-
both of them have a 30% chance to do an additional super. Sorry, Will.
What?
Yeah?
Bro,
Oh,
they're gonna have to make better events. For
oh
sure.
no, they're not. Have you not seen the God event over on JP?
I don't pay attention to JP that much.
The God event is like is like the final stage of UI Goku, but you start out there.
Oh,
And
okay.
each one is completely different. One of them is an AOE, hits you with an AOE super. One of them changes her types throughout the battle. What's her Hela?
Did you say her type?
Yeah, Hela. That's her name. The Universe 2 goddess. You take on all the gods. You fight her, and I believe it's every other turn, she changes from tech to intelligence to physical to strength to AGL, and she goes around in a circle.
Are you talking about the one that looks like Cleopatra?
Yes. Her event changes its actual typing as you fight through it. Then you have some of them that disable dodge, AoE. I don't know the aspects of all of them. I'm sure some of them lock and seal and stun. And you have burst that just intimidates you. And Champa probably has damage reduction. That'd be my guess. But anyway, we digress. Now we're going to actually talk about our thing. But first, a word from our sponsor. Guys?
Her name is Heles.
I thought it was Hella.
Nope.
Oh well. Well, anyway,
Heles.
a word from our sponsor, guys. What's our sponsor? Dale?
We got a sponsor? I don't know about a sponsor, but it's weird whenever I'm playing Dokkan and like I get two characters near each other and like these little like words pop up. I don't know what those mean.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're talking about link skills. Like,
Yeah, like you move them near them and they start glowing together.
yeah. So link skills. That's what happens whenever if you look at the details of your character. So, like right now, I'm looking at the new 2 global, the new LR Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. If you go to your details, it'll say link skill. And whenever you have a character that has the same link skill, say you have 2 characters that have the Super Saiyan link skill, when they're next to each other, that link skill will give them plus 10% of attack on all attacks.
Okay.
So
So
basically,
say you have a Super Saiyan 2 and a Super Saiyan character together. Will they link because they're both Super Saiyan?
it depends because different cards have different link skills. That's why you have to build your team around the specific link skills that they have.
Okay. I see.
So here's
Who would be good to link together?
Well, there's a lot, Dale.
Just give me a pairing.
A pairing. Well, right now, actually, I've been running the OG physical Easy Aid Super Saiyan Blue Vegito with the Broly movie Super Saiyan Gogeta.
Okay. Are there some characters that are like the ultimate pairing? Like they just share every one of their link skills?
Well, there are some characters that share almost every link skill, like the new LR Gohan, the new Tech LR Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
His perfect link partner is a Gohan from World Tournament, I believe. Correct, Hayden?
I believe so, just because the amount of links they share, the only thing they don't share is legendary power.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Now I know what I'm looking for. I was trying my hardest to make you stumble through that.
It was weird.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how hard it was not to laugh. Okay.
You
I
sound
was
like a child, Dale.
I was trying my best to make you stumble through it and break it. Like just break.
Oh
Okay.
man.
All right.
But yeah, that's skills, people.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. I actually have tears in my eyes. All right, today what we're going to talk about, just because we forgot last week because of technical stuff, or 2 weeks ago, we forgot to say what this week's thing was going to be. So, Will, what is our topic?
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it because we were sitting there. Will didn't get to hear about this because Will's been busy these last ever. We had technical difficulties, and so we actually had to redo our year 6 discussion. Unfortunately, I want some sad music, but our editor doesn't want to edit for us, so no sad music.
But our discussion today is going to be over your favorite categories, your top 5 with one honorable mention, favorite categories.
All right, since Will, you haven't been here in a long time, Dale, why don't you get us started?
All right.
What's your honorable mention, my friend?
My honorable mention.
Yes, I said we needed an honorable mention.
I know. I'm debating between two because it could both be on my. It's gonna be grade 8 power as an honorable mention.
Okay.
It just finally got a good lead with that Broly.
That's about to get even better with the Gogeta.
Yeah, I know. But it just finally got a good lead with that tech Super Saiyan 4 Broly. I mean, that's about all there is to it. It's not like the most like, oh, every turn you're getting like full key. You don't even have to touch key balls like you do with like Final Trump Card. It's just a good like middle tier team to run.
It honestly is, and I can remember back in the day, we had units, the transformation units that go grade 8, and we'd have to have a rainbow lead because we want to make our own grade 8 team. Man, those were the fun days. And now we have units like Broly that can actually run them, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Woo! I'm excited for him.
Woo.
Woo.
All right,
Just
then
give you a tiny woo.
Well, I mean, we got a woo for Will just because he hasn't been here in forever. So give him as big of woo as you want. Woo.
Woo.
Wow. I see how it is.
Hey, it's not our fault you haven't
Hope
been
you
here
do.
this last ever.
I see how it is.
You said it was your fault. All right, Will, what is your honorable mention?
My honorable mention is Vegeta family. That's my honorable.
Okay.
I like Vegeta cards. I just don't like the category enough to put it into my top 5.
Understandable. Truly, the Vegeta category is good, but within at the same time, it doesn't get as many buffs as the game goes on because it's not truly. I think that truly the last Vegeta family character we got, I could be wrong on this. Something I actually look in the category. I believe was a Tech Super Saiyan 2 Tamajin Vegeta unit was the last one we actually got aside for the crossover ones. No, the physical Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta was the last one we got, and that was the 350 million download celebration.
Sure.
It's whenever Vegito and Bootanks came out. Was the last time we actually got a new Vegeta family unit.
Sure. I don't remember.
So Vegeta family, though is a good team, just honestly is more defensive, and then you have like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who truly got the crap end when it comes down to the compared to the Goku, because Vegeta has to build up the attack, whereas the Goku gets the attack. Goku gets defense on 12 and 18. Vegeta only gets it on 18. So, poor Vegeta family.
Feels bad.
It really does. They got done worse than Krillin and Yamcha.
That's bold.
Am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, maybe it's not that low. They got done dirty like Tien. Still decent, but not worth saying they're good. Is that?
Yeah, I could agree with that.
That's probably a fair way to put it.
Quick question. Tien wasn't in the Universal Survival, was he?
Yeah, it was.
Was he?
Yeah, he eliminated one person and then fell out with that one person.
I don't remember. Maybe that's why I don't remember him, because he was like there for an instant and then he was gone.
Yeah, he was in
Like
for
a fart end.
Yeah, he was in for one. He fought in the tournament for one episode and was like, "Oh, I've done all this training. I'm gonna be okay. Crap, I'm gonna lose. You know, I'm gonna take you out with me." And then that.
I like how Dragon Ball Z used to be like, if you do a little bit of training, you can keep up with the Saiyans, and now it's like, if you're not a Saiyan, you're fucked.
Yeah, I mean they're gods at this point.
Quite literally.
The only one, no, he's half Saiyan, so he'll be able to. All right, am I good to go on mine?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay, mine is gonna surprise everybody, at least you guys, possibly.
Watch it be like final trump card.
Ah, you got me.
Actually,
It is Peppy Gals.
Oh, see, that one made it onto my list.
Okay, the reason I don't have them higher, the Pepe Gals team is a great team. They just do not have a proper lead. They only have that one.
Yep.
They only have that 120 Brienne de Chateau. Isn't that her name?
Yeah.
Brienne de Chateau or Chateau.
Chateau.
No, I know it's
Like-
Chateau.
You know, like Chateau on the lake, like shithole on the lake.
Yeah. But anyway,
That's an old Inside Family joke.
But the team itself, even at 120, is great because you have units like LR Kale and Khalifa, the now Easy Aid Khalifa, the AGL
I
one.
forgot. I just LR'd them the other day.
All the units in the Pepe Gals team are monsters on good teams because you have a lot of Easy A's in there, like Rebrian, Rosie Kakunza, who are monster Easy A's, and the Dokkan Kefla. All these units are great and are, powerful on a 120% team. But if they got even a 150, Pepe Gals, it'd shoot up because they're defensive, they got support, they can heal, they can stun, they can transform. Like, it is nuts, the Pepe Gals team. And the fact that they've just truly been done dirty because they've not been given a real lead.
yeah.
And I'm honestly hoping, as much as I hate that I'm saying this, as time's gone on, I want an LR Pepe Gals lead in part 2 of the year 6 anniversary.
Hey, this could come into like what I said about new God cards. They could have the God from the second universe be that Pepe Gals lead.
I want a Rebrianne, Garosi, and Kakunza card. Trio LR.
Okay, that's fine as long as Brienne doesn't go her ugly form.
She has to. What's she gonna do? Sit there and be like, "Ah, my pretties! Fly, fly!"
That's fine by me.
She turns into the Wicked Witch of the West.
Shut the fuck up.
But anyway,
I would much rather them stay like that. Like Kakunsa and what's the other one's name?
Rosie.
Yeah, they can transform into Butterfly and Kitty Cat Girl, but Rebrianne's got to stay her normal form. Otherwise, I will never like the card.
Typically, it's a weight loss. You want to go into weight loss programs to be beautiful. Universe 2, fat girls are where it's at, apparently. Just look at Rebrianne. She's gorgeous in the other form. Apparently.
Oh my lord.
But anyway. Pepe Gals is a good team. They, unfortunately, because of how they not a proper lead, like the pure Saiyans, because without the proper lead, they just aren't there.
Yeah, they're not all the way there. It's like the the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah. It's like it's okay. Like I said, I was battling COVID, and this is the perfect example. The other day, I had half my taste. Everything tasted watered down. That's what it is. You can taste it, but it's just so watered down that it's just not worth it.
Can't believe you weaklings are out there getting COVID.
Yeah, I blame my roommate.
No, I blame you for being a weakling.
Anyway, all right. So now we can go into our actual 5. So Dale, you want to start us off with your 5th favorite category?
Sure. It's actually Peppy Gals.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just because like they are, it's literally just like a screw around team. It's fun to play with them. That's about it. Like they're not a high, like once they get their leader, they will be a high tier team. I can see it.
Oh yeah.
But until then, they're just a good mid tier screw around team. That like it's fun to go, like especially now that I have LR killing Caulifla. It's fun to run them on that team.
Oh yeah. Like, it really is. Peppy Gals is one that people originally thought was a stupid category, but as time's gone on,
Yeah.
I truly think Peppy Gals has got the biggest buff, because I'm looking at probably the most overpowered unit in the game on the Peppy Gals team, and that is the Tech Caulifla, who has a 100% dodge chance against 2 categories.
Yep.
It's honestly nuts. Man, I want a real lead, because I got a Link level 10 Rainbow Android 21 that I want to test out on a Peppy Gals 150 team. That'd be fun.
Yeah, they just need a better lead.
Yeah, they do. Like I said, I want them in the part 2 of year 6 to have an LR, just 4 key, 150% to all stats, and then they'd be a dominating team for a long time. Because they were a dominating team enough that they even got a category in Super Battle Road, which a lot of people were at first, and then turns out it's too easy. Then you take on Extreme Super Battle Peppy Gals. It's hard. It's a challenge. All right.
Huh. It's only a challenge if you're a pleb.
It's only a challenge. It's only a challenge if you actually play JP. Dale?
I don't play JP.
Exactly. So that's why I said it's only a challenge if you play JP.
JP's where the scrubs live.
JP is where we get future stuff. I mean, I prefer global. We even talked to Miles on it. But I prefer global, but JP you do get to kind of see, okay, this is the new thing that comes out. Holy cow, it's amazing!
Yeah, this is the new thing that comes out in a year for global.
6 months.
That's what I want to wait a year to look at it, to get a new card and actually be able to read it in English.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. All right, Will.
So my 5th is Realm of Gods.
Interesting.
I used to love this team. Like, it's the only Hayden remembers. This is the only team I would run back when I got OG in Ultra Instincts Goku.
That piece of crap unit.
And like, it's all I would run, but I just like, it's still good. Like, they're still adding very good characters to it. I just don't like it as much anymore.
Why? Explain yourself, Will.
I don't know. It's just not like, there are teams that I would rather run, which are teams that are later on in my list. But like, if I'm just chilling, have nothing to do, I'll be like, yeah, I'll run Realm of Gods for old time's sake.
I mean, I don't have Realm of Gods on my list because I don't run Realm of Gods that much. I run it for just to kind of mess around, honestly, so it's not even in my top. I wouldn't even put it in my top 10. But Realm of Gods, I would say, overall-wise, is probably one of the, I think the second, now on JP, the most powerful category in the game.
It is nice, but
the problem is, it's just not a... I don't care if you can't finish downloading my update. We have a lot of units that need to be paired with a different unit in order to be better. Like take a AGL Rose and any of the Zamasus. Rose is good by himself, but he needs to be paired with a Zamasu to get that full potential. Same goes for any of the Zamasus, Goku Black. UI is even that. So that's, I think, one downfall I would say on Realm of Gods is, at least in my experience with it, you can't just go I want to take this one unit and that one unit be at its max potential. I have to have this one unit and another unit with it to get that max potential.
Yeah.
And except for Weirus. Weirus is a great unit. Yeah, Weirus. Weirus!
I don't know about that.
You know what? Honestly, if this Weirus ever gets a Dokkan Awaken, he's gonna be a freaking beast. But
I don't know, boss. I don't know.
I mean, do you have him rainbowed? Do you have
I
him?
don't even use him.
That
I do have Weirus,
that dual
but I don't use him.
That dual orb changing is great. Whatever team he's on, changing 2 types of orbs, the physicals are great. But my turn, Will, or you got any more for Realm of Gods?
I'm good to go.
Okay. This one, my 5th favorite is... I was originally had this written down because I didn't know if we were going on leads or categories itself. So I teched it, it's my number 1. I have 2, but this one was originally wrong. I have movie heroes as my 5th favorite category.
Okay.
String.
It is a very offensive team with a combination of LRs in it. Like, especially that new LR Gohan that came out. Like,
I keep forgetting that BoJack is a movie. It feels like it should just belong in the story.
Yeah. But anyway,
I don't know.
we can talk about that after. At least let me finish my explanation, and then we can talk about the BoJack stuff.
I don't know. It just feels like, I guess that's back when they were trying to make Gohan the new main character.
Yeah. After Z came up and Boo and all that. The evil wad of bubblegum.
Yep.
But anyway, it's a very offensive team with a combination of LRs and units that can go in it. It can be very defensive depending on how you want it to be. And it's basically just versatile all the way around. Like you have units like AGL Gogeta, very offensive unit. Like he's a super effective in Super Saiyan form and gets guaranteed crits in his transform state, which are better than super effective. Because super effective is basically, instead of doing 250,000 as attack stat, you're doing like 600,000 as attack stat. But crits just ignore defense entirely. Then you have Spirit Bomb Goku, another one who is a monster on the team and actually does the best on there because of the orb changing capabilities. However, that orb changing capabilities it's what I would say is the biggest flaw of movie heroes. Because I counted, I think it was 9 orb changers that you could run on a normal team. Like naturally orb changing, like that's counting the LR Goku and like Goku and Arale. There's so many orb changers on the movie heroes team that it truly takes away, because let's say if you have 2 orb changers on a rotation, both Tech Godku and AGL Spirit Bomb Goku, both of them randomly change orbs to rainbow orbs. One rainbow orb changer is okay. If you have 2 of them randomly changing, you're going to have 50% of the field, or technically 40% of the field, with rainbow orbs just based on color and mathematics, if you had 1 of each color. So, but then you add in the more orbs, it just gets to be too many rainbows. So that is the reason I don't have movie heroes higher, is because there are too many rainbow orb changers and just too many orb changers on the actual category. It's very offensive.
You can never have enough rainbow orbs, Hayden.
You can when you can literally only get 5 orbs.
Hey, rainbow orbs make the world go round.
They do.
It's like fat bottom girls.
Fat bottom girls, you make this rockin' world go round.
Exactly. And you can change that to rainbow orbs, and it sings just the same.
Rainbow orbs, you make all these orbs go round.
No, you make the rockin' world go around. Come on, idiot.
No.
God.
Just basically, you have too many orbs, rainbow orbs, and then you have a situation where you could run. Let's take bad example of rainbow, a good example of bad rainbow orb changing. Physical transformation Vegeta in his final in Super Saiyan Blue makes the entire field physical. You have him linked up with, let's say, Tech Godku. You have a full field of rainbows, and so you actually lose benefit from that unit because of all those rainbows. So that's why rainbow orb changing is okay, but too much orb changing begets to be a problem. That's a big flaw I have with movie heroes. Too many rainbow orb changers. Too many orb changers. Yeah, there's like 4 rainbow orb changers, and that's just a lot of rainbow orb changers. But I play the game a little differently than both of you, so that's a different flaw than what I'd have than what you two would probably have.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on you. Sounds like a personal problem to me, mate.
Yeah, it sucks that I have the good units, Dale. It must. I can only imagine what it's like to be sitting there wondering what it's like to have bad units.
I do wonder what it's like to have bad units.
Hey, Will, you want to talk about our LR Gohan? Our AGL LR Gohan?
Ooh, man.
See,
that,
I don't want him because he's good. I want him just to have him.
Huh.
So I will LR him and never run him, just like I do with the Boo.
Oh, I bet you're gonna if you ever get him, you're gonna get him, and because you can run Gogeta on there, you can run a lot of units on there. You can basically run a good final trump card Kamehameha team.
Yeah, I've got my regular final trump card team that'll take me anywhere.
All right, Dale, what is your 4th favorite category?
4th favorite?
Yes.
Crossover.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, crossover. It again, it's just another fun. It struggles a little bit. I've kind of realized in orbs. Like it does. I feel like it doesn't get as many orbs as a final trump card.
You mean Key?
And maybe it's just because I don't have the right characters on my team. But I feel like it. I just that, and I feel like it doesn't hit as hard as it could. Like final trump card, I can take out most events in like 1 or 2 turns. Crossover, it takes a minute for them to build up the steam to hit something.
Yes, I mean if you don't have units like take that Super Saiyan 4 like Broly, which I think you do, you have.
I have him with 3 dupes.
I couldn't remember. I mean, truly in a crossover team, at least in my aspect of it, if you don't have say if you only got the Vegito and the Broly, you have 1 turn of a lot of damage, which is the Broly and the Vegito. Even other then you have units like the Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, who are good on the crossover team, are really good, and so it's
my by far the favorite crossover team, like over Broly and the Vegito, that Dark Saiyan Prince.
Oh yeah, him and the Masked King. That's a powerful rotation.
I've got the Black Masked Saiyan. I've got him at Rainbow Starred. He's beautiful.
What were you about to say, Will?
I was saying that those cards are so dope. They're really fun to use.
They really are, and they were just really weird in how they were built, and because they just came out of the blue. It was like, bruh, unit here, and they just throw great passives at both of them.
Yeah,
it's like a Dynamaxing in Pokemon. You get the giant Pokeball and you just yeet it. You yeet that passive at them.
I do. I've been catching all the legendaries in the new Pokemon. Don't even get me started.
Have you caught a shiny Lugia?
I have not. I haven't even seen regular Lugia. I don't know if he's in the game.
There's a TikToker I watch, I can't remember, that actually goes every day trying to catch a shiny Lugia. He goes on that raid every single day. Or at least
I go there quite a bit. I think I caught Mewtwo, I caught Suicune, I caught Raikou, I caught Entei, I caught a bunch of the Tapu Bulus from Sun and Moon. I caught a new.
Hi, welcome to Pokken Wen.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, Will,
Mm-hmm.
who's your next favorite? What's your next favorite category? What's your next favorite category? Number 4.
Number 4
Mm-hmm.
is it would be All Out Struggle.
Ooh, interesting.
I
Interesting. Very interesting.
haven't been able to start running them because I just got their lead. But it's been really fun just running this team. I don't know why. But I still have to awaken the Go Frieza because I just got them.
Oh,
So
seriously?
yeah, like I just got them.
Man, I hope you save
So,
that luck for the single someone at the end of this video or the end of this podcast.
but we'll find out. But whenever I get them, I assume it's going to be a lot more fun.
It is their biggest problem
Probably.
on this team with the link updates is the lack of key. Like in how they used to, they could get like 18 key just based on links alone, and now they can only get half that. Still a lot, but it's still just the. Will, do you have the Strength Kaioken Goku, the Strength Kaioken Blue?
I do not.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
He's the best link buddy for the Goku and Vegeta. So if you ever get him, put him on that team. Because
I'll have to.
literally the only link they don't share is legendary power, and it is amazing. Honestly, the all-out struggle is a good team. You have to have the specific units built in it for it to be a great team, but it's good on its own. It being a joined forces too also makes it a little better. Truly, I'm looking at the all-out struggle right now that only has 33 units on there. That's 31 because I have a unit in here 4 times for farming. Honestly, it could be a bigger
farming.
The AGL Grade 8 Bardock, that free-to-play one, got an easy A, so I'm trying to get his super attack to 15.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, the category is not big, and they need to have more units in the category. That's a big downside on this. That's why they have them as dual category. I would think. But there's still...
You would think or you know.
I don't know what Akatsuki thinks. As you said, they don't put a fusion of 2 Pure Saiyans in the Pure Saiyans category, so...
Yep.
So that's my only guess. Is why they made them a dual one, is because it's like, blah, we can't have this category too big. How many units do on? God dang it, Bobby. God dang it, Dokkan.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, am I good to go on my number 4?
Sure.
Go.
All right. My number 4 is Reps of 7.
Whoa. I thought you needed some like wow in there.
I mean, honestly, some people are could understand why Reps of 7 isn't higher, but then to be upset that it isn't lower. This is going to be the Reps of 7 as led not by the Strength Kaioken Goku, but by
the Krillin.
Is he?
There's a Krillin lead for it.
I know there is, but I didn't realize. I thought he was something else. Kururururin. I guess he is Reps of 7, 120.
You put too many urururins in there, bud.
No, it's Kururururin.
Just a couple.
No, it's Kururururin.
He isn't like bo.
No, this is the thing. You say beefcake, it is Kururururin.
Kurururin. It's Kururin.
No, you gotta add like 50 rurus in there.
No, you don't. Quit butchering the language.
Anyway, the Kururururin is not...
Stop.
It's not it. I don't even use them on the Reps of 7 team. Sorry, Kururururin. You've heard me say this before.
I know, and you need to be stopped.
I'll stop saying it if you stop saying the word beefcake.
No, beefcake's a beautiful word.
Or if we stop talking about Garlic Jr.
Never, because it pisses you off good.
So there, anyway, Reps of 7. Honestly, the team since I've been playing with it, trying to get link levels up, is such a fun team. The Goku and Frieza, who have the highest leader skill in the game at 177% to all stats, makes it the hard-hitting team. Very defensive, but they got the good stats.
You could say they're pretty beefcakey, right?
Yeah, I mean, without the lack of... We need merch. We need merch that's just beefcake versus Sounds like you're having... It sounds like you're dying, like having a stroke.
I'm having a seizure over here. Does anybody else smell pennies?
No, but I taste lilac. Anyway, though it is low on units, overall it really is low on the amount of units it has. Let's see, how many does it have? There it is.
23.
18.
Damn, that's close.
I have 18 units, and none of these units are duplicating. I have one duplicating unit. I lied. I didn't mean to. But 18 units. So the team itself is not big, but it is offense heavy. Goku Frieza. You have now the physical transformation Frieza linked up with intelligent golden Frieza.
Do you mean the fusion Goriza?
It's Go Frieza. It's Goza.
Goiza? Like the snack food?
Yeah, this is Goiza now. You have the UI, Strength UI. This is a global side, so we're not going to talk about JP. We already had a little spiel about JP.
I want someone to get us some fan art of Goriza, the fusion between Goku and Frieza.
Oh.
Or Friku.
No. Don't do that. I've heard Dragon Ball Fusions may get a sequel. But anyway, the team itself, it has offense, like it has LRUI sign in it. It has a Strength Kaioken and the Strength Kaioken Goku. It has a Kaioken Blue and Evolution Blue Vegeta and Goku unit, making them a very good team. It's very offensive heavy. It's very powerful and fun. Like, Will, you were talking about getting that Goku Frieza? You're going to have so much fun with this team. The only problem is you have to wait 15 minutes for each super attack on every single unit, because every single one takes forever. But let's see, where was I? Each one, basically the team itself is built in a way that though they are lacking in the number of units, each one is unique enough that you don't feel like you've lost anything with how it's actually gone on. Like additionals from Goku and Vegeta, who every Rainbow Orb get an additional attack and can have up to 5 attacks counting with 2 supers. And mixed in with that, you have UI Goku, who dodges. Let's see. Frieza, who can stun and seal. 17, who is a tank and gives support. The team itself, though compressed and small, has its own unique building blocks that makes it a very great and fun team. Unfortunately, it was taken over by quite a few other teams. And since I don't know if either one of you can run the reps of 17, Will's probably going to here in a little bit, but I don't know if Dale does.
I don't have enough to run a rep of 7.
Oh.
Let me look right now and see if I can.
You know, Dale, if you use that Shape Up Boo, you'd probably have enough.
No, Shape Up Boo can burn in hell. He took the spotlight away from my boy Gohan. So.
But anyway, so Dale, you're good on your number 3, brother.
I'm good to go on my number 3?
Yep.
Number 3 would be Transformation Boost.
Okay. Why?
A lot of... Give me a second. A lot of these teams are teams that I have not run a lot.
Oh.
They're just teams that like I've picked up because they're fun. But, well, the first 3, that honorable mention, Peppy Gals and Crossover, I haven't run as much as, like, say, Final Trump Card, because Final Trump Card's been my main team for, like, I don't know, what, 2 years now?
A year. Almost.
A year? Okay. Well, whatever.
6 months.
But this one, transformation boost and and my next one, I just kind of let it slip there.
Man, what could it possibly be?
I don't know. Special pose.
You know what? Knowing you, that would actually make sense.
No, I hate the Ginyu Force with a burning passion. But this one and the next one, I enjoy running them. Like, really enjoy just how well put together the team is. So, like, transformation boost, that is one of my favorite leaders in the game. Is probably the best one for it, ain't it? The Cooler.
Yep, the Kuda.
Yeah, and you can, with transformation boost and the next one, you can literally just make a team out of him and his brother, and it runs beautifully. You aren't missing out on any key. If you've got the right characters, you're putting out great damage.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. There are times where instead of taking final trump card to do an event, I will take transformation boost just to run it.
Fair enough.
I find it fun. Same thing with the next one. I think the next one with who I just got as an LR, it might take over final trump card. With that, I'm done.
Honestly, I can agree with that.
One,
oh, you finish.
This thing, this episode that we're going over, it's not the best for me because I've only ever really used one team. So I can't really, like, who's your favorite categories? I can't really do that to the best like I could. Like, who's your favorite character? And, like, what are your top 5 favorite characters and stuff like that?
Fair enough. Because he does use he does run Final Trump Card. The only teams I've known him to run are Movie Heroes, Super Saiyan, and Final Trump Card.
Yeah, or Mono.
Well, that's not categories.
Yeah, but that's about it. And none of those made it, just because I don't run them anymore.
Yeah, understandable. Truly, the Transformation Boost is another versatile team because of how many units are on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not even a joke. I think this is one of the higher categories. Where's Transformation Boost? Where is it? There it is. 120 units. So I think I probably put in the top 5 most units in category.
Probably.
Because it's nuts. That, and you can have it built extreme or super. You can have it built hybrid, mono, because people use the transformation boost lead cooler to go take on Super Battle Road because with the extreme strength units.
Yeah, or you can just run it in the Frieza family.
Exactly.
Which is how I run it.
It's a nuts category. That's just going to keep getting better as the game goes on. Will, what do you have for us, Will?
My third favorite category is Kamehameha.
Course it is.
Jealous.
Course it is.
No, it's just a legitimately overpowered category.
It is.
There's no other way to put it.
Don't say.
There's just.
Thanks for the understatement, Shirley.
Okay, Will, keep going on categories.
It's fun. You've got obviously the LR AGL Gohan. You've got the LR Super Saiyan for Goku there. You've got the Tech LR Vegito, the new one.
Yeah, the year 5.
Yeah, the year 5. I mean, you've got just so many overpowered units to pick from, and you could really make any team that you want.
And he's mono team too, so you could technically run Super AGL mono.
Exactly.
I can agree with that. Kamehameha is a fun team. Am I good to go on my next one?
You are good to go.
Sure.
All right, my number 3 is Kamehameha.
Of course it is.
Course it is.
I was actually struggling with putting. Holy cow! JP just gave out 38 stones as login. Holy cow!
Of course they did.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Kamehameha. But the Will was saying good units. It has all but one Dokkan Fest LR, and that is the Vegeta, and that's hilarious. Oh, I got Super Vegeta in a multi. Nice. But
Of course you did.
all but the Dokkan Fest on the team. It was a very defensive team with the Gohan. Gohan is I think one of the most defensive units. I think he's actually number 3. Like I'm not counting dodges in there because dodges literally make him defensive. But
Just raw defense.
raw super 280,000 defense. Hey Dale, I don't know if we made a bet on it, but if we did make a bet, you owe me a bet.
For what?
A few episodes ago, we talked about oh hey, I just pulled LR Strength Vegito on JP.
Get the fuck on with your sentence, boy.
I was telling you about. I didn't know if it'd be possible to beat the legendary Goku event using that 44% Goku lead.
Which one? The
Buddha 10 one.
Yeah, the pixel one.
Yep.
Pixel coup.
Yep.
Did you do it?
After 4 tries, I did it. I beat it last night. Technically, this morning.
God. Fuck that noise, dude.
Not double, because it would be impossible with double leads. But anyway,
impossible to find anyone else to do the lead.
Oh yeah. But anyway, the Kamehameha, truly the biggest downside to it. It's very offensive and defensive, but they do not have Kamehameha support, and that is honestly kind of a letdown. Like you'll have, every other category, movie heroes has a physical Super Saiyan Gohan. Goku family has a Xeno Goku. Vegeta has a Xeno Vegeta, or has just some other transformation buff. Cooler is one. AGL Bukalo is Majin Power support. So it's basically Majin Power has
For some reason, Majin Vegeta isn't on there.
Yeah, no, we don't talk. We already talked about stupid categories. But anyway, basically, it just needs category support, and then it'd be a whole lot better. That is
why it's already OP.
It is. However, it does not have its own support, and that's what makes it not good. As good.
You don't need support when you're OP like that.
Yeah, we do. Every team needs support.
Says you.
Says me and like half the Dokkan community. Probably 80% of the Dokkan community.
Yeah, well, the Dokkan community is a bunch of degenerates.
I mean, you're part of the community.
I know, that's why I can say that with confidence.
Okay, Will. No, Will. Dale.
My next one?
Yeah, number 2.
My number 2? Terrifying Conquerors, dude.
I was going to say Pure Saiyans. Okay.
No. Terrifying Conquerors. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like my shtick for loving the bad guys. But I love the way the team runs, especially since I put in LR Nappa. That beefcake.
I mean, he is a beefcake. I'm not going to lie.
But I don't know. I feel like it might take the place of Final Trump Card as my normal team.
Interesting.
Like, it does have... sometimes you can get to a place where you just have no attack, it feels like. And that's partly just because a lot of my characters aren't Super Attack 10.
Okay.
But it's got great... From what I've seen, it's got great key building. Like, half the time with my team, I'm like 1 key away from having a super.
that's benefits to the cooler. The cooler's a great unit.
Yeah, that cooler is an amazing unit, especially being a dual lead like that.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, other than that, it's a beautiful team, and I think it's going to take the place of final trump card sooner or later for me.
Cooler's cooler than the final trump card team.
That he is.
Honestly, I can agree with that. I don't use the his team that often. I use him from time to time, but truly, I don't have a problem in saying it's a fun team. It's a good, very well built team. That
Yeah.
honestly, if you think about it, had no reason to be as good, perfectly built as it is. Because he doesn't have some of the unit. He doesn't have like support on there, like the AGL Turles. If you got that AGL Turles, you'd like the team a whole lot more.
I see, and I don't have him.
Yeah. Oh, those two link up pretty well. Neat. But yeah, it's honestly just nuts on how good some of these teams are. Terrifying Conqueror / the Transformation Boosts, because I was saying people, you take that through Extreme Super Battle Road. I didn't, because at the time I didn't have the cooler. But had I had him, that's what I would have taken, not a 4 and 8 key 200% stats. But yeah, honestly, it's built different.
Yeah, it's built different. They would have stopped the bombing of Japan.
I mean, we've talked about Cooler. Cooler is so powerful; he brings water to the game.
Yeah, he brings animated water to the game.
Yeah. All right.
He's just built different.
He is. Hey, Will.
Number 2.
Number 2.
My number 2 is Patara.
Oh, that's interesting.
Patara?
I figured Patara would have been top. Okay.
No, Patara. I just like Patara cards, like the characters in general. I mean, it's filled with a bunch of Vegetos, which just so happens to be my favorite character.
Will's a
but
Vegito whore, like Dale's a Hercule whore.
very much.
Hercule, Vegeta, Broly, any of the three.
But also, I also really like Rose.
Mm.
So
Which one?
AGL.
Okay.
It's the OG.
Yeah, especially after Easy A.
Exactly, which I still have not been able to do because it hasn't been out.
Oh, is it not out now?
I don't think so. Last time I checked, it wasn't.
It may not be. It'll probably come out during the celebration. The Gogeta. He's coming out in very short time.
Out.
Okay. I think it's active over on JP, and that's what I'm just playing in the background right now.
I'm playing War Thunder in the background right now.
You traitor. We only play Dokkan on this Dokkan When podcast.
Yeah, but I've been feeling like killing tanks lately, so that's what I'm doing.
Well, go fight Broly.
I'm talking about like World War II tanks, my friend.
You didn't specify. I mean, technically, Broly's is a World War tank. He's a tank from a different world.
Yeah, but there wasn't a world war around him.
What if there was?
It's not like he was threatening to gas the Jews.
What if there was? What if Broly is just World War Broly?
World War Broly.
Okay.
What do you mean, like World War Hulk?
Like World War Z, except there's just Brolys everywhere.
It only takes one Broly to destroy a planet.
A Broly shouts at you, and that's what turns you into another Broly.
Okay, then it'd take one shout.
No,
that man broke the sound barrier with his shout.
He has to shout at you directly. He can't just scream and you hear it. Because a zombie has to bite you directly. They can't just bite the air and then you get bit. He has to scream at you directly.
I mean, technically, you don't have to be bitten by a zombie to catch a zombie plague.
Well, typically
it is in the air too.
Well, 9 times out of 10, it's bite.
Because that's the survivors, the people who were immune to the airborne part of it.
Oh, Mask
no comeback? Thanks.
No, because I'm on JP over here. I'm excited for this UI in my second Vegito I pulled. All right, my number 2 was, I think, Dale's number 4, the crossover team.
Yeah, my number 4.
Okay. And the first line of it, I don't talk about how good it's built. The first 4 words are Vegito and Broly 4 for reasoning on why it's my second favorite category. And that is kind of, I didn't realize I put that. I made this a week ago and I just find it funny. That's actually how I did it. But, so Vegito and Broly 4, obviously. But it's also built as a perfect combination on all sides. Defensively, offensively, you got support, dodges. It's basically, that's the wrong game. I'm on JP. I need to look at the global side because that's where my crossover team is. But overall, we talked about it earlier, some of the units are built very defensive. The Black Mask King, I believe, or just Mask King. Is it Mask King or Black Mask King? Dark Mask King. Very defensive unit. Gets 200% defense with guard. Is good. You have supports like the Boobity. You have Super Saiyan 4 Bardock and Gohan for defensive and offensive. Vegito and Broly as a monstrous rotation. One of the most damaging rotations in the game. The crossover, then you have tankiness, which is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. It's overall everywhere on the map, and then also compressed into one fully functional team. This is what Rainbow teams used to aspire to be, to have one of everything. Crossover has one of everything. And it makes them a powerful team. Dale has different opinions, and he even said he doesn't use them that much, so what he knows is, it's basically he's going...
What I know is everything.
I don't know about that one.
No, he does not.
I know everything. Shoot me a question.
Dale, you're the cat that knows almost everything.
Shoot me a question.
How do you spell Demon God Salsa?
I plead the fifth. DEMONGODSALZA, right?
No, it's S-A. Ha!
It is S-A, ain't it?
It's salsa. Salsa. I think it's actually pronounced salsa.
And yet you pronounced it with a Z and screwed me up. No, you said salsa.
No, I'm pretty sure I said salsa. Will, what did I say?
He definitely said salsa.
Sure, whatever.
I'm going to go back.
Take it aside.
I'm going to go back and play it. Anyway, the crossover team, just because Dale said he hasn't run it a whole lot, is like the reason he didn't put LR Tech Gohan in our top 5 favorite units. He hasn't used it enough to truly get a comprehension of it. So him saying it's not in his top isn't a diss on the category. It's just Dale is saying one trick pony isn't right, but he likes his 1 or 2 teams.
Exactly. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
Because I can tell. Because I can tell. I know what his number 1 category is. I knew it before we even did this.
Yeah, what is it?
Final trump card.
How dare you, sir?
But so him saying, "Oh, crossover's number 4" is not really like, if we're going to say this. Every one of these is opinionated. Our podcasts are very opinionated. Very opinionated.
No, this is the exact way you need to play the game. You never touch crossover. You never touch Kamehameha. You only touch final trump card.
Trinal Trump. Trinal Fump.
Yeah, Trinal Trump.
Your Trump turned.
Trump.
Could it in? I want that as a shirt. I want merch. I want Dokkan Web merch that is just Krillin, except it's Kuririn. And it has just all Rurus all the way around it. And that's just what the design is. This is UR with an N at the base. That'd be hilarious. But truly, crossover, fun team, offensively, defensively, is all there. There are no flaws to the team. You can take it in Super Battle Road, which I have done, and you will not be in any kind of trouble. I have no items, Time Traveler Super Battle Road, the newer one, with crossover team, just because of how good the team is. And since both of you have, well, at least Will can agree that crossover is a fun, powerful team.
It very much is.
And even Dale said it's powerful. He just doesn't, since he doesn't use it, he doesn't know how powerful it is.
Yep.
And so with that, we can get on to our number one. Hey, Dale, I'm sure no one knows what your number one category is.
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Seekers.
You know what? I can imagine him throwing that curveball.
Couldn't you just?
Wait, who's even on?
It is Final Trump Card, though. Ever since, I mean, shit, for the longest time, that was the only team I could run was Final Trump Card. And it has become my number one just because it's there. You don't have to worry about never having any key. You don't have to worry about running out of. You don't have to worry about not having enough damage to kill something. Whatever you need, it has it. If you want counters with your Vegito, you got them. You want some dodges in there? There are plenty of characters that are on Final Trump Card that dodge. You want some just massive fuck you super attacks? Man, they got those in stride. Yeah. It's got everything. It is the one team that I've run that you never for anything. Unlike, I don't know, Hybrid Saiyans.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Hybrid Saiyan is actually a really decent team. You just have to have the right lead.
Yeah.
That future Gohan is the best Hybrid Saiyan lead in the game. The intelligence one.
I just got him.
He's fun.
I don't know. That one time I tried to run it with the team I had, and it didn't have any key. It's left a sour taste in my mouth.
Oh, understandable. That's another thing where Hybrid Saiyan, like category support, is another fun thing to have. So Hybrid Saiyan support would be beneficial on that team.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Will, what's your number one? And please don't tell me it's Final Trump Card.
Pure Saiyans.
It's definitely Final Trump Card.
Is it really?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, we already stated everything. It's fun to run, easy to run, powerful to run.
You're not hurting for anything.
You're not hurting for anything. I don't know.
It's just an all-around good team.
I don't know what to tell you, Hayden. It's just fun to run.
It would be a crying shame not to run it once in your Dokkan life.
Oh, I'm not saying it isn't, but all right, guys, we have a slight problem.
Okay.
My number one is Final Trump Card. Okay, mine is.
All right, well, I said mine first, so mine's the only one that counts.
Okay, Will, do you have anything to actually add to it? Because I have more than just the Final Trump Card. It's my number one. It's as high.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay, I have two categories that are tied for number one. It was, as I went through, it was hard. I was hard pressed to figure out which one I like better. Like, honestly, one Final Trump Card might be a little better, but then it's hard to say if it is. So I'll actually start off with Final Trump Card before I go with my second one. So with Final Trump Card, as Dale said, it's powerful, it's offensive, it's defensive. You got dodging characters in there. You got a jack of all trades.
Counters.
You got counters.
And maybe that's why I like it so much. It is literally a jack of all trades team.
Yeah, because you got super attack counters, you got the dodges, you got additionals from. Heck, one turn. I can tell you can have 3 units on there, and you have literally every effect in the game except for critical. And that is Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue EZA Vegito, Candy Vegito. You have almost everything in there except naturally built-in critical. That's just one rotation. Then you have units like Vegito and Gogeta, who are super effective against all types as a Gogeta, or gain an additional super as Vegito. And have their active skills that do ultimate damage, and are, unfortunately, now the Gogeta is the third most beautifully animated active skill in the game. Still first on global.
Gogeta will always be my favorite active skill.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. But even you were saying, you got to admit the beauty of those active skills on the UI Goku and the Blue and Evolution Vegeta.
Oh, I don't give a shit about UI Goku.
They're beautifully animated.
Most overblown anime character right there. But Vegeta, on the other hand,
oh yeah, it's glorious. It's
that
gorgeous.
one is beautiful.
But anyway, basically, you have a team that is a cannon. There are sometimes it can be slightly non-defensive, but that's very rare situations. And they also have to have it built in a very specific way for it to not to be defensive. And that makes it a top-tier team. People wouldn't say... I've heard some people actually not rank it in the top categories because that goes to, like, Realm of Gods is number 1. And then you have, like, I think Transformation Boost may have been the second best. I think Final Trump is in actually the top 5, and I could be wrong there, but I've seen lists that actually Final Trump card isn't in the top 3 favorite teams. But truly, the team itself is another one that's well built. And then, my second one that tied for first. I'll give either of you $1 if you can guess what it is.
Realm of Gods.
Wrong.
Hold up.
Pure Saiyans.
You only get one guess.
Hold up. Let me go.
Quadruple double stuffs.
Yes, that category that's filled with very vulgar and volatile things. Could you imagine they have a category that's just inappropriate category?
What would you add in there? All the waifu characters who are like fucking 14?
Well, that you gotta add in Master Roshi, Oolong.
Wait, where's it at? Hold up. Is it Resurrected?
No.
I really thought it was gonna be Resurrected Warriors.
Majin Buu Saga.
Oh, okay.
If any of you out there guessed Majin Buu Saga, let me know and I'll give you $1.
I wouldn't hold him up to that. He's a broke bitch.
I have money. I got $43, so I can give $43. I can give $1 to 43 people.
You got 43 cents right here.
Anyway, the Majin Buu Saga. Let me flip over to my other page in the notebook. Defensive. Holy cow! I think is one of the most defensive teams in the game. Because you have Strength LR Vegito in there, you have Intelligence Vegito, you have Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you have Vegitos in there. We're not counting the lead itself, so this is just straight Majin Buu Saga. Then you have powerhouse units like Tech Super Saiyan 2 not Goku, Tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, who transforms into Majin Vegeta. Powerful, offensive, and defensively. You have units like that Goku who have the built-in dodge and super effective against all types with specific orbs. Candy Vegito, LR Majin Vegeta, the AGL one. Boo, any of the Boos except Shape Up Boo. But
yeah, except Shape Up Boo. Fuck Shape Up Boo.
Shape Up Boo is not in the category, unfortunately. Then you have units that I don't have, unfortunately, but I will have next time they come around. Tech Ultimate Gohan, probably the best TUR in the game. And is going to be there for a long time because of how he was designed. Greatly raising attack, it's massively raising attack and defense on super. That's a 50% stat increase every super attack. He has guard. He can high defense, high attack. The Majin Buu Saga team is overall powerful, and this is why I had a hard time deciding between it and Final Trump card, because Majin Buu Saga has these overpowered, powerful units like Vegito, who has the counters and 30% chance to crit, and can have an additional super inside all that as himself, and that's just one unit. You have Intelligence Vegito, who gives you the full heal, though it's hard to get, full heal and counters. You have the Goku, Intelligence Goku, who has a dodge and super effective. You have Boo Tanks, who heals, the LR Boo Tanks. You have him linked up with another Boo. You're just constantly getting HP every rotation with him. You have support from physical Kid Buu, supporting the whole rotation, 3 key and 50% to stats, except for HP. It's the Majin Buu saga could technically be named right now, I think, the perfect category. Because of the healing, because of the dodging, because of the tanking, because of the crits, additionals, and HP. I would say is probably the only perfect category in the game. Because it fits every single point that comes down to a unit. And since I run it more than you two, I don't know if that is something you two could agree with, but I would say it is the perfect category. Guys?
Yeah, I've really ran it, so I couldn't tell you.
That's
Yeah, I mean, I think you're wrong because final trump card, but hey.
I mean, the only reason final trump card is not perfect as is it does not have any units with built-in crit. Aside for that cooler, but then that cooler's crit is not guaranteed against every boss in the game. Like, let me see.
Doesn't it have characters with built-in crit?
He has built-in crit, but it's not. But it's only against pure hybrid Saiyans. Though that's a lot of enemies. That's not every enemy in the game. The built-in crit doesn't have any kind of restriction to it. It's just a 30% chance to crit. That's why I'm saying it's a perfect team. Because there's no restriction to that crit except transforming, and it's easy to transform. So,
I guess they aren't final trump card, are they?
Who?
The transforming Goku. I kind of thought he was final trump card.
Oh no, they're not. Not even that. None of those transformation units are in there. So that's why I'm saying nothing against final trump card. It's tied for number 1. But Majin Buu Saga truly is a perfectly circle category. It hits every single point and is just perfectly built with its array of units.
All they would have to do is either take out the full power category or, the one category that they have left, put final trump card in there. Because he does go to his final trump card, which is Super Saiyan Blue. That is his new final trump card. Well, that and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but hey.
Yeah, the final trump card.
The
final trump card is a weird category just because it's basically you're back against the wall, then that's what you do. Except for Candy Vegito for whatever reason. No, that's fusion. That's why. It's back against the wall, final attack. That's why. That's final trump card.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And I'm looking through one more time to make sure I did not miss a unit on global side, because you now have the Intelligence EZA Gogeta, who will have built-in crit. But since he's not on global, that is what global side is where I'm going off of right now. There are no units that have built-in crit. Oh no, I stand corrected. There is one unit that has built-in crit. It's a transformation to Super Saiyan Goku, that strength one. But you have to transform with him, and then it's not guaranteed every turn. You have to get hit while he is guarding to get that active. But so
he's still built-in crit.
So that's why I said he does have one. You have one on there. But truly, like I said, it's more likely to get it. It's more likely to happen with the Majin Buu saga, just because you have 2 Vegito units, as opposed to the team. Because final trump cards, you don't run that Goku on there. You run a lot of fusion, unless you just don't have the space for another LR fusion, or just don't have another LR. Then you just put him in there because you have no one else.
Let's see. I think my final trump card team is actually all fusion. It is. My whole final trump card team is fusion.
Mm-hmm. That's why final trump card is such a fun team, is because it's literally the fusion category that people wanted.
Yeah.
So that is why, back to it, Majin Buu, perfect category. In my opinion, perfect category. All right, hey Dale. We have Will hasn't been able to experience our new addition to the Dokkan when.
Oh, I don't have a Dokkan theory this week.
Okay, good. Whew.
I'm still trying to figure out how to make the Goku thing work. So
I thought you were going to talk about Hercule.
No, I was working on the Goku one.
Well, you and I were talking. I talked about the last one.
I do have a Hercule one, but it is still in the works too.
Okay. So we don't have anything else. Guys, do you have anything else to add before Dale gives us our discussion for our next one?
I do not.
Dale?
All right, here's what I'm thinking. I was thinking either 5 or 6 characters that you think need a Dokkan Awaken.
Okay, 6 units we want to Dokkan Awaken.
Yes, or 5 cards that you think need to be rebuilt.
Huh.
That was me. I was like, I don't know which one.
Let's save the rebuilt one and actually have a bigger list for that.
Okay, so 5 cards that need, or 5 or 6. What do y'all think?
I mean, I'm fine.
5 and honorable mention.
Yeah, 5 and honorable mention. Okay.
Yeah, I can agree. 5 and honorable mention be okay because we don't want to take like another 2-hour one because I'm gonna let everyone know now we're gonna have a long one coming up soon. I'm not gonna say what it is. These guys may know it. At least I know Will does. Dale might, but we're gonna have a big one coming up soon. So let's go in. Do you guys have stones for your single summon?
I do.
Yeah.
All right, let's go do our single summon. I'm on global. I'm gonna go summon on the global side.
Yeah, I'm in the legendary summon.
For Jiren?
I'm summoning right now.
For Jiren?
I guarantee I'm not gonna get anything. I had Trunks and Yamcha. Oh, cool! I got a rare Zarbon.
Okay, Will, we can finally beat Dale in a single summon in this.
Imagine I pull Jiren right here after just getting Yamcha. No, I got a SR Frost.
All right, so I'll end with a single, and we can call it quits for the day. Let's see. I have Goku. I have Whis, Yamcha, and 17. Super Saiyan. No fusion. No gold letters. Super Saiyan 2. Nope, no Super Saiyan 3. I'm getting an SR.
Is this the first one you're gonna beat me in?
Hey, Will, did you happen to get AGL SR Final Form, Frost?
Yes.
Same.
Suck it, Dale.
Oh wow! You win one and you get all cocky.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I don't have.
Here.
I don't have enough
There's
stones.
a new sheriff in town.
I mean, you know what? I wish the other day I summoned that Tex LR Broly. I wish I could have summoned him on stream, not on stream, on podcast. That would have been neat.
Wouldn't have though.
But anyway, thanks everyone for listening. Go follow us on Instagram at Dokkan_when_podcast. If you haven't followed us there, I'm doing a lot more stuff on there. I'm probably going to start going live a little more on there, not much, but I'm starting to post more stuff. Go check out Dale's YouTube at $billion, not dollar, dollar.
BILLIONDOLLAPWN $1 billion pwn.
Go stalk Will or something. He doesn't have anything, so just find Will. Just
find Will.
Just go. Hi.
Here, I can give out his number real quick if y'all want his number.
No.
555-555-555-555.
6.
Yes, that's exactly what my number is.
If you send Will a message, Will will respond back asking you to leave him alone.
If anybody wants to give me $5 hot right now, quick time offer, I will give you Will's phone number.
It's not a quick time offer because this is going to be up forever. You just have to get in contact with Dale. Find Dale in person, and then you give him $5 and he'll give you Will's number.
If someone finds me in person, I'm gonna shit my pants.
I mean, I didn't tell you guys. Someone actually approached me last time I was in Walmart and actually has listened to the podcast and recognized my voice.
Huh.
Weird.
It was
See,
Okay,
it's gonna be impossible for people to find me because
he just cut out. So it's going to be impossible for people to find me because silence. But anyway.
I said I never leave the house.
But anyway, thanks everyone for listening, and also go check me out on KH Hauser on YouTube. I'm starting to do live streams a lot more often. I'm playing through Resident Evil 0 right now and started Mass Effect Andromeda last night. But yeah, come check us out. Stay cool, and stay tuned for the next.